how the business works. So, like I said, we've got 14 different bonuses. I'm only going to share one or two right now. Please refer to the official compensation plan guide and brochure. It's available on the website, or the person that showed you this can get you. I'm an independent distributor, and I'm just going to scratch this out in a way that makes so much sense to me. I bet every day, I'd say this week not less than 40 times, but every day, I bet 4 to 5 times a day, I get a text or an email that says, hey, exactly how does that plan to a grand work? Guys, people know Bulafit works. The turmeric, the ginger, the products people are taking, they feel amazing. But when it comes to the comp plan, if you could feel as amazing about our plan to a grand, and you knew confidently that the plan to a grand worked as well as Bulafit, guys, that's your story. All of a sudden, that's what you're sharing with people. Remember, we do and teach what we know. If we don't know it, we don't teach it. Most people don't teach the comp plan or talk about it because they don't know it. And my biggest passion is I want you to know the plan to a grand. Because 20 years ago, I understood the comp plan, and it's what I showed, and my group grew very, very rapidly. And that's what I want to happen for you guys. So we're just going to cover real quick kind of what the plan to a grand is. So this is you. And when you get involved in a Wakaya Perfection, basically this is you. And let's say month one, we're going to do a 90-day plan very quickly here. 90-day plan to get your checks to $1,000 a month. That's residual. I'm not talking fast start bonuses, coding bonuses, matrix bonuses, 50% match bonuses, leadership bonuses. I'm not talking any of those bonuses. This is only plan to a grand. So in the next 90 days, what if you could share Bulafit and the products and the things you're using with a few people, and you have a couple customers, and at the same time, a few people you show are ambassadors and are excited to build the business? That's month one. Is that fair? That's realistic. See, a lot of times everybody gets so hyped up, and it's like, you really look at the numbers, it's like, I could never get there myself. You know, a lot of comp plans are designed for 1 or 2 people to make all the money, and everybody else is just there. Guys, this is flip-flop. This one is designed for everybody to make money, and you're going to see that. Guys, with our plan to a grand, you're going to earn 20% on all of your customers. You're going to earn 20% on all of your frontline people. Now, let's look at month number 2. Month number 2. And guys, it's consistent effort. Consistent effort is what pays off in this industry. And a lot of people treat this like a lottery ticket. You know, I'm gonna scratch a dollar lottery ticket. If you don't win, you throw it out the window. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, no big deal. Because you can't treat this business that way. And whatever financial freedom means to you, you can have that. But you have to define that. And then you look at that and go, okay, so thinking now, you have a house payment, you have a car payment, you have bills that you have to pay. You look at that stack of bills and you compare it to the job you have. And you know if you need to make more money, or if you need an extra job, or if you need to get a loan, you know that. Most people never take this business that far. They don't treat this like a business. And that's what I want you guys to get. With our plan to a grand, you can. So you're going to earn 20% on all your customers and 20% on all your frontline people. This is month 1. You share the program, you're excited, and let's say you enrolled 2 people and you have a couple customers. That's realistic. Let's say next month, though, and again, here's why it's so important to get people plugged in. Let's say next month you get a couple more customers that love the products, and you also get a couple more ambassadors. But your first 2 ambassadors actually enrolled a couple people, say 3 people. So that makes sense, because when new people join the business, they usually come in at a Paradise Pack for $299 or $499, which means they want to earn their money back and get plugged in and start building the business. Well, each of these people you bring in, you're earning $100 in a Fast Start. And I said I wasn't going to talk about Fast Start, but as you enroll people, you earn a Fast Start bonus. So these people enroll a few people, they get a Fast Start bonus, and you enroll 2 more. And let's say the next month, the 3rd month, you enroll a couple people, or actually you have a couple customers, and these people, they each enroll a couple, and your first guys, they enroll a few people. Guys, that's very realistic. And let's say the next month, maybe you get 1 more customer and you enroll a couple more people. Guys, you're enrolling 2 to 3 people a month. That's what you're doing. You're enrolling 2 to 3 people a month, and I can do that. See, a lot of people look at this as, how do I eat an elephant? I can't eat an elephant. You do it 1 bite at a time. Most people don't treat this business consistently. Because if you enrolled 2 to 3 people per month, and you had 2 to 3 customers per month, Here's the ticket. Will they do the same thing you do? Because if that happens, you're also earning 20% on your second level as well. So you're earning 20% on all your customers, 20% on your front line, 20% on all your second level. So let's look at this. You enrolled 2 or 3, have a couple customers. Next month, you do the same thing. But that month, your people you just enrolled, they did the same thing. And the next month, you enrolled a couple more, but these people did the same thing. Guys, if you had 7 or 8 people on your front line, and let's say each brought in 2 to 4 people, guys, you're well over 34 people, and count all your customers too, because you're making 20%, 20%, 20% on all of these things. So when you look at that and you look at our plan to $1,000 and you look at 34 people in your organization, you hear people say that all the time. It's the plan to $1,000. If you had 34 people in your group, I'd make $1,000 a month. Well, the question is, how do I get to 34 people? I don't even know 34 people. It's okay. You only need 2. You only need 2. So if you enrolled a couple people and they each enrolled a couple people and they did the same, and 90 days later, who cares if it's 6 months later? It doesn't matter. In 6 months, who's going to pay you $1,000 a month? You've leveraged your time. It's residual income. These people are Bula Fit crazy. They're loving the products. They'll never stop using them. Everybody's using the products, and whether you bring anybody in or not, you still get paid. Guys, in most programs, that'd be like $20. Guys, in Wakaya Perfection, it's $1,000 a month because of how the comp plan is designed. And that's the biggest thing I want you guys to get. And there's one last thing I want to show you. I told you I was going to show you how to get your checks to $10,000 a month too. Does this make sense? Can you do this? Guys, most people think of financial freedom and they don't even think it's possible. That's why they never even look at something like this. We're so focused on our traditional business that we are like, it's a pie in the sky, that's for the other guy. No, it's really not. Because if you're excited about Wakaya Perfection and you're seeing what the ginger and the turmeric and all of the products are doing for people, if you're seeing the Bula Fit craze with this ketogenic lifestyle and what the shake and the burn are doing for people, it's very easy to get wrapped up in this. And if you shared it with a couple friends and you had a couple customers, guess what? You make the same percentage, whether they're customers, ambassadors, or they're enrolling their friends, you make the same percentage. Guys, that's powerful. So when you look at this plan to $1,000, that's you bringing in 2 to 3 people per month for your first 3 months, and they each doing the same thing. And you're also gathering customers as well. Guys, you gather customers by accident. So many people, when they hear about Bula Fit, they're like, yeah, I just want to use the products. Guys, that's great. You're earning 20%. A lot of companies take that away from you, and they give you a much less percentage because they make you want to enroll people into the business. Guys, Wakaya Perfection doesn't care. It really is about the people. There's no loops and hoops to jump through. You can get your checks to $1,000 a month. That's a fact. And here's how you do it. You get 34 people between your customers and your top 2 levels in your group. You're at $1,000 a month. What if you did half that? What if you had 17 people out of all that and you're making $500 extra a month in 3 or 4 months? Guys, think about that. It doesn't have to happen overnight. It's not a race. But when you look at investment, you look at how much money you'd have to have in the bank as an investment to make $500 a month. Guys, you'd have to have hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting there. Or you could have 17 or 18 people that love Wakaya Perfection products. Guys, that's the reality of the business. And that's the part most people never see. When you think about earning bigger money, guys, all it is just more people. You've promoted more, you've shared more, you have more customers, and your people that you've enrolled are synergistically growing at a very fast pace. Everybody's doing the same thing. Here's how that works. Let's say if you had 450 people, let's start there. 450 people in 6 months. In 6 months, and I'm using 6 months. If you make it 6 years, who cares? I'm using 6 months because this is how I would set my goals. If you had 450 people in your organization, top 5 levels in the next 6 months, guys, if you broke that down by month, that's about 75 people per month. Not that you bring in, that your whole group brings in. Or that is about 19 people per week. if we're going to do a 6-day week, if everybody rests on Sunday and some people take a day off or whatever, or some people build really hard for 1 or 2 or 3 days and they take 4 days off. Doesn't matter what you do. But if you broke that down by day, guys, that's about 3.1 people per day. I mean, I hope you get this because this is where you won't sleep. If you understood the thing that I showed you and all the people on your front line and all of the people on their front line, if every day an average of 3.1 people came into your organization, not that you brought in, but that everybody brought in. Guys, in 6 months, you have 450 people in your group. With our plan to a grand and our comp plan, that equates to $10,000 a month in residual income. And I'm not talking coding, matching coding, matrix, fast start. I'm not talking about any of those bonuses. They're amazing, amazing bonuses. But guys, this is leverages my time. This is residual income. It's what this industry brags about. So why don't we show that? We don't have to hype people. And if you make millions, make millions. I have made millions in this industry, but it's not because of me and I went out and was some superstar salesperson that brought in thousands of people. I have never done that. I have always understood the concept of bring in 2 or 3, but help them do the same thing. Guys, when we talk about the Wakaya way and it's about the people, that's what it's about. Imagine yourself, and again, I don't know what financial freedom means to you. Let's take this out to 12 months. What if in a year you do this same thing, but you have 900 people in your group? Guys, it's the same thing. It's the same effort to make $25,000 a month as it is to make $1,000 a month. The effort is the same. It's just more people doing it. That's the best way that this thing has ever been explained to me. I never understood leveraging your time. I never knew what that really meant. I didn't get residual income. Well, all these people are using products every month and they're excited and they're still building. Guys, if 3 or 4 people a day came into your organization, 6 months to a year from now, you're looking at your residual income. Guys, that's powerful. That's powerful. And again, I think it's like changing the tire, baking the souffle. If you're faced with, if I had to change a motor in a car, it would take me infinite time because I have no idea how to do it. But if I worked for a NASCAR company, I could change a motor in a car in 14 minutes because I know exactly how it works. Most people get in this industry and they have no idea how the comp plan works. And guys, that's where my heart's at. That's where my passion is at. This company does an amazing job with the products, promoting the products, the website, the back office. Guys, Wakaya Perfection is amazing. These products that David Gilmore created on Wakaya Island, what they're doing for people, the testimonies, we know that. But here's the question. Do you want to bring in all 34 people yourself to get to plan to a grand? Or do you want to bring in 2 or 3 who bring in 2 or 3, and you bring in a couple who bring in a couple, and in 3 or 4 months, you're at $1,000 a month? Guys, I'm telling you, from me to you, it's consistent effort. It's consistent effort, and this is the magic. This is the magic. 3 to 4 people a day within your entire organization. Guys, I want you to get a tablet. I want you to start drawing a few circles yourself, and I want you to understand this comp plan. Because I'll tell you, it's easy to share Bulafit, easy to share the Wakaya story. It's easy to share your story, but I will promise you, like my mentor told me, if you share this as much as you share the products and the story of the company, your group will grow so synergistic because you don't want this to be the missing piece. Guys, this is what David Gilmore was talking about. This is the kind of business he wanted his products in because he knew word of mouth advertising is the best. And guys, he wants to pay an obscene amount of money to do that. I don't care what your goals and dreams are. I don't care what financial freedom means to you. I can show you and I can help you. And the leadership in this company will take you by the hand and we can get you here. We can show you how to do this. You just have to know why you're going to do it. You got to figure out what that why is for you. So guys, I hope this helped you a little bit. That really is a reality to the compensation plan. And again, check out the official comp plan and all that, so you know exactly how the percentages work. But that's what I love about this plan. 20%, 20%, 20%. If I have 34 people and all that, I'm making $1,000 a month. Don't care how those 34 people get there. So that is awesome. And again, I love the fact that I can talk about bigger money, bigger dreams. And as there's a lot of people, there's people that have professional businesses that they make $10,000, $20,000 a month, but they hate what they do. And they don't think it's possible I could ever replace my income. Guess what? It is. And no, it might not happen the next day. It's not a get rich quick scheme, but I'll tell you what, When you're promoting real products that people are getting real results, you'll be amazed how that's not just 3 people a day. It's 15 people a day. It's 20 people a day. Guys, when it kicks in and catches on, that's why you see people have thousands and thousands of people join their organization literally overnight. And yes, that does happen. But even a worst case scenario, that you join the business, you're busy, you're going crazy, you bring in 1 or 2 people, let's do it in a way where they know what they join and they'll do the same thing. And guys, that's what the Fast Start bonus and the Plan to a Grand does. So I hope this helped you out a little bit, and I hope to meet you all at an upcoming meeting or something soon. If you guys have any questions or anything, obviously hit us up, get back with the person who got you on here. We'll probably do some more videos in the future, and we'll break down some of the other bonuses. But guys, it's about leveraging your time, and it's about residual income. That is so different than tradition, the traditional way to know I'm going to work my fingers to the bone 40 or 50 hours a week every single day until health-wise and I'm old enough I can't enjoy life anyway. I'm going to invest money. I don't have money to even invest or even make a difference. Guys, this can make a difference for you. That's what network marketing has done for me for 20 years. And I am absolutely fired up about HulaFit. But I'll tell you what, I am so fired up about helping people achieve their financial goals and dreams because it happened for me. And I want you to know how realistic it is. Guys, that is a reality of this compensation plan. You can get your checks to whatever you want, but there is a system to follow. And when you understand it, when you know how to change the tire, I can change it. When you know this, you want to share it with other people, and it's why your group grows synergistic. You guys make an amazing day. We'll talk to you soon.